Hi, Moonies and Dearies! We are back again to another episode of Dear Diary where we talk about feelings, thoughts, and everything in between. And today, I'm very excited kasi may kasama tayo, bagong boses na talaga namang magbibigay kulay at istorya sa ating series. I always make sure to showcase kung ano talaga yung beauty within, hindi lang yung panlabas. And I'm very happy that it is being appreciated in our today's generation. And today, mas mabibigyan kulay pa yan ngayon. Now, hindi ko na papatagalin. Let's all welcome Miss Jasmine Helen.
Yes, hello. Thank you,
Ayan.
Miss Jonah.
Hello, how are you,
Hello.
Jasmine?
I am good. I feel great. I feel blessed
Yeah.
that I'm here. Thank you for the opportunity that I am here and can officially call myself brand ambassador of movies or to all the movies.
Oo. Para sa mga hindi nakakaalam, si Jazz, I met her sa Mega Ball,
Yes.
right? I met her sa Mega Ball and talagang super, like, yung spirit niya talaga is something really positive na nakakahawa. And sabi ko nga, she was telling me that she's using New Moon Soft Glow and Hormone Balance. And that was the time na nalaman ko na may PCOS ka. But later pa natin yan
Yes.
pag-usapan. Okay. So, curious lang kami. Sa PBB kasi, tinawag kang ate, optimistic ate ng Dumaguete.
Yes.
What's the reason or ano yung naging parang reason why tinawag kang optimistic ate ng Dumaguete?
Direct Lauren. Actually, so it's a series kasi of callbacks and auditions na nangyari. And every stage, parang may na-add, like, to get to know yourself even more, your story. So parang umabot na ako sa final stage. I remember it was Derek Lawrence, Tito Cory, Sir Alex was there, mga big bosses. And then, I was just talking about my story, anong nangyari sa life ko,
Yeah.
when my life truly began, yung mga ganun. And then, at the end, they were all like, how are you smiling through your story? Kasi medyo, I mean, everyone goes through so much in life naman. There's no like person na, ay, mas malala sa kanya or ganun. Depende naman how we tolerate the pain. But then, I didn't shed the tears sa daming nangyari. Parang I was just smiling. And siguro when I was telling the story, it was more of like, insights na also, what I learned from it. And then the beauty of it na parang, I wrapped it up kasi na parang, because of everything that I've gone through, I am right here today.
Wow.
So parang yun na. And then biglang sila na yung nagbigay na, ito yung moniker mo, the optimistic ate.
Nice. Ang
Dumaguete.
ganda.
Yun.
Kasi regardless of what you've been through in life, super optimistic ka pa din. And
Yeah.
I think kahit ako sila Direct Lore, talagang papasok kita sa PBB eh. So, is this the first time na sinabi mo sa public yung reason bakit optimistic ate?
Actually,
Or it was
first
revealed?
talaga. Wala, hindi siya ni-reveal.
Oh, wow!
I think yun na siya. And then, siguro nakita din ng ibang tao na, oh, tama din naman. Because I remember other housemates were like, tama, optimistic ate ka nga.
Yeah.
Although, there's always a stigma na, dahil optimistic ate ako, bawal na akong,
true,
maging,
true.
let's say, sometimes pessimistic or sometimes hopeless.
Totoo.
I still get those feelings
Of
from time to
course.
time. But I think the beauty of it is still bouncing back from, hindi, there are greater things for me. There's a reason bakit to nangyari lahat. Because sinasabi ko sa self ko, ginagaslight ko na lang yung self ko na, no, I've gone through a lot and now I'm here in this position. Let's say, nasa industry ako out of how many people nga nag-audition for PBB and I was part of the 20.
Correct.
So parang, that was God's intervention, God's grace na yun lahat eh. So, slowly, nire-remind ko din yung sarili ko because everything that I have now, it's very new to me.
Yeah, I know. It's very
Walang-
new to you, di ba? Question lang, how can you be so optimistic even if there are so many things happening at the same time?
Inner work. It took a lot of inner work. Pero I was open about it in an interview with Miss Bianca na it's my parents. Because I grew up in I'm privileged enough to grow up in a loving family that's very supportive and parang mga words of affirmation in a sense na, okay, this is what's wrong with what you did, ito yung dapat mong gawin after, parang meron talagang action plan, kumbaga, afterwards. And then, yung love lang na nafe-feel ko, that's why I was asked also, aren't you insecure? Kasi di ba, ngayon na I'm in the limelight, they're like, ang taba mo, ang laki ng, shoulders, your arms, ganun. Parang siguro I grew up with so much love na hindi ko siya masyadong feel. Hindi ko masyadong iniisip na the opinions of others really matter to me. What matters the most is the people that I trust. Of course, constructive criticism, yes, we
Totoo.
take that.
Yes.
But I have sina Ate Edith, my handler, my managers, na Direct Lauren, Ate Yani, for that also. So I'm really blessed enough to have great people. And siguro kasi God was very visible in my life. Na despite everything that I've gone through, I rose above it. I became a better person. I've learned so much. And then, I'm happy. You know, lalabas talaga akong happy.
True.
And siguro yun yung beauty din ng life.
And it's true, no, na hurt people.
Yeah.
But happy people always be happy for other people.
Yes.
And yun din yung natutunan ko through time, na talaga, you will never be the cup of tea of everyone. But as long as you are leaning towards the people that loves you, then you will have no worries.
But yun yung mahirap sa akin, Miss Jonah. Because people pleaser kasi ako.
Yeah, it's okay.
People
It's
pleaser ako.
okay.
So, nung everything was new, I was like, okay, I'm not the cup of tea of everyone. That is okay. I had to like shrug it off na, it's okay, I can't please everyone.
Yes.
Kahit anong gawin ko, even if it's the most perfect thing in the world, someone else will always say otherwise. Depende na lang on how you manage your energy.
Yeah,
also.
yes. And also, your perspective in life.
Yes.
Talagang pag masaya ka, hindi yun mawawala sa aura mo. That's why, when I met you in Mega last time, sabi ko, super like optimistic talaga niya. That's why siguro tinawag ko optimistic ate ng Dumaguete. But yeah, going back to Dumaguete, how was your life there? Ano yung mga values na dinala mo dito sa Manila?
Well, so I was born and raised in Dumaguete and the hometown of my mom, Dawin. So, and I studied in Silliman University, which instilled me so much. So I would say that a huge part of who I am now is because of that place.
Yes.
And no one can ever take that away from me. And I'm a true testament of having full of courage in facing everything and anything. A test of character. I would love to say that. I have been, let's say, an inspiration to some, an example to some na, ay, hindi to dapat gawin yung mga ganun. Because we learn also from other people's, you know, experiences.
Yes.
Depending on you na lang kung, you know, you'll be inspired by it. And then, with faith also. I was honest na I lost my faith when my dad passed away. So parang I'm slowly rebuilding it. It's not an easy ride. Ang daming doubts, ang daming back and forth ako sa self ko with faith. But I am really proud that I have that. And then, yun, I always remember to give back to the community. Because growing up, I've always been doing that. Doing advocacy work with my friends, may it be marine conservation, environment, youth development. Ang dami, parang kahit saan mo ako.
Actually, right now, with me talking to you, parang sabi ko, parang bagay siya maging Miss Universe.
Ay, wow! Hindi
with all the advocacies, right?
Bigay na natin yan sa iba. No, but it's something kasi that I love to do and I'm really thankful for the community that I grew up in.
Yeah.
Kasi kung hindi din naman ako grew up with this set of people, set of influence in my life, my family, my friends, iba din siguro na just yung kaharap niyo today.
Correct.
So, yun talaga na I will always carry that integrity, the faith that was instilled in me, the just bringing and giving good intention despite other people saying otherwise.
Yeah.
So yun na.
Yeah, just like for the ordinary people, no, like there's so many challenges in their lives. At the same time, of course, when you are facing so many challenges, you cannot even take care of yourself.
Yes.
But how do you manage it? Like, you are glowing, you're beautiful, even though you're experiencing so many storms. At the same time, you are experiencing victory. Pero napagsasabay mo sila, and you are glowing. So, what are the non-negotiable wellness, and how do you build that wellness talaga, like a healthy wellness talaga lifestyle?
For one, now kasi I really have to take care of myself. Parang wala na siyang choice na because I'm a public part na ako ng public eye, kailangan na talaga na despite everything that I'm going through, within myself. So of course, skincare is number one.
Yes.
But I think now, this year lang talaga, parang finocus ko na yung health ko.
Yeah.
Like health and wellness. So, the simplest task, I have a me time.
Mhm.
Kahit ganun lang talaga, yun yung very important para you at least enjoy also your own company. And then, hindi ka mag-rely on happiness with other people.
Yes.
Na parang I can be happy on my own. And then if someone comes, may it be a friend, a relationship, or whoever it is, parang additional na lang siya sa happiness
on
that
top.
I have.
Yes.
On top na siya. I think that's the magic. And yun, parang slow things. I go to the gym.
Wow.
Not religiously, but I do that.
Yes,
Parang
yes.
little things
Uh-huh.
makes me happy. But in a year, I always make it a point to go to the beach.
Beach.
I'm a beach girly. So,
Same.
ano talaga, pag nasa-stress na ako, which not everyone sees, kasi di ba, we only show what we want the people to see. Yeah. So, I go to the beach. Yun talaga. Pag, guys, nasa beach na ako, alam niyo na yan.
Yes, di
Na
ba?
kailangan
Talaga,
ko ng healing.
nakaka-heal talaga sa
Yeah,
beach
iba
eh.
talaga yung
Yes.
relaxation you get from the
Yeah.
beach.
So, from there, you gain your wellness from time to time.
Yeah.
So, let's now talk about PCOS.
Yes.
Since this is a PCOS awareness month, since I am also experiencing PCOS, and previously kasi, or dati, hindi siya napag-uusapan.
Yeah.
Or it's like a taboo na pagka may PCOS ka, hindi ka mabubuntis, or something na wala kang capacity to have a child, to bear a child. So, is this the first time that you will talk about PCOS? And also, it's the first time that you will reveal that you have one?
No, I've been open about it.
Okay.
Actually, hindi pa ako artist. Hindi pa to lahat. I've been open to people na talaga. I was diagnosed in 2021, if I'm not mistaken, pandemic, because I gained so much weight. And I got lots of acne, as in yung derma ko. She was like, what's happening? It's been 6 months. Aggressive na yung medication that we gave you, but you're still flaring up. Is something wrong with you on the inside? So parang I was in denial kasi sabi ko, no, because my type of PCOS is I just don't ovulate. But I get my period monthly.
Okay.
So, syempre in denial ako.
Yes,
Kasi parang,
yes.
no, kasi the stigma is, pag may PCOS ka, instantly you can't give birth, you can't be a mother. And for me, that's a dream.
I know,
Talaga.
right?
So there are struggles within having PCOS talaga. But siguro it scared me. Na parang, oh my gosh, I'm 21, I'm experiencing this. What should I do? Well, I didn't know what to do talaga. Kasi walang mga medications for it. They
That's
don't know
true.
what's the
That's
main
true.
cause. It's always like, oh, it's a lifestyle. It's food. You have to exercise. You have to do this. But you can't be stressed.
Yeah.
Because stress is the number one.
The number
Yeah,
one.
the number one factor.
reason.
Bakit
Yes.
ka may PCOS? So parang yun. So I've been open really about it. And when I entered PBB, I think I've mentioned it a couple of times. Kasi hindi naman ako mamoody. Pero alam mo na yung papunta ka na ng period mo. Alam mo na eh.
Yes.
So people around me, they also know.
Yeah.
Kasi parang nahahawa na rin.
The mood swings.
The mood swings is
Yes.
intense. And then the eating, I love sweets. And siguro
the cravings.
the cravings of sweets. Pero sweets also is another reason bakit intense yung PCOS. Why I gained so much weight. So maybe within a week, I gain weight, and then the next week, I lose weight, and then I gain weight again. So nagfa-fluctuate talaga.
Yeah.
So it's very hard.
Parang madali magpapayat at madali
Yes, but
madali
it's hard
magpapayat.
to maintain.
Yeah, but it's hard to maintain the same
Especially
weight.
because I'm not, I'm not as disciplined. Because it takes
True.
discipline
True.
talaga and consistency to go to the gym, to eat a
Correct.
healthy lifestyle.
Yes.
It's expensive
Yes,
also.
also.
So it was very hard. I really had to go through it the hard way. Now, no one was guiding me because no one really knew what to do with PCOS. No one was talking about it.
True.
So for a time, I did a vlog back then, pandemic. So nahalongkat siya ng mga
Ah,
fans. So nasa
okay.
loob ako ng PBB. So doon nalaman ng majority I have PCOS. And every time nagla-live ako, they're like, Ate Jas, ano yung medication mo? Siyempre wala pa ako masyadong masabi kasi I really didn't know pa noong time na yon. But I did some research. Alam ko yung inositol.
Yeah, Maya and also.
Yeah, that's really good. Pero
Yes.
wala pang product back then for that. So it was hard. It's really hard to battle with that.
how did you feel knowing when you were diagnosed, the day that you were diagnosed with PCOS? Ano yung naramdaman mo?
Natakot talaga ako. But I didn't tell my mom. I didn't tell my mom. I told my mom, siguro kasi feeling ko iiyak ako if I tell my mom. So I told her like days after. Kasi on my left, I think I have 4 and then 3 sa kabila.
So bi.
Yes.
Yeah, bilateral.
Yes.
Okay.
So both. So parang, oh my gosh, I didn't know how to process it. I was 21 and then I don't know who could relate to me.
True.
Mahirap talaga siya.
Mahirap talaga.
Especially siguro kasi nasa province ako.
Yeah.
Mas tabu
You were
siya
diagnosed in Dumaguete.
Yes, I was diagnosed there. So wala talaga, hindi ko talaga.
Were you in college that time?
I was, yes, in college.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, college
Okay.
pa ako noon. And grabe yung mga comments na, kasi majorette ako before I entered high school. So parang people already, and then I went, nag-Miss Saliman pa ako, Miss High School. So parang they already have like, oh, you have to be this. You have to be fit.
You have to
be
perfect.
pretty always, ganon. And then
Yeah.
when they saw me, parang thankfully pandemic yun. Pero pag may nakita sa akin, shucks, nakamask ako. Kasi parang ang dami
Daming
kong acne.
pimples.
Yeah, and then
Oo.
hindi talaga. So parang na-insecure na ako kasi people had an image of me of how I should look, how I should be, ganon.
The
So,
standard. The
yeah,
beauty
the standard talaga. Syempre kinain din ako.
True.
Because people pleaser, di ba?
Did you have like a depression or something?
Noon naman, thankfully, wala naman akong experience na ganyan na I was depressed because I found out. I think seriously sabi ko, no, there will be a way. It's fairly new, PCOS, pero meron yan, may darating talaga yan. We're all innovative.
Yeah.
So definitely someone in the world will have a solution
Yeah,
for it.
kasi I
Yun
can
na ako.
relate to what you felt. Kasi when I was diagnosed, there's no available talaga. Like, oh my God, what will I do? Kasi my OB-GYN was prescribing me, what do you call this, contraceptive.
Yes.
So, sabi ko, is this the only way? Kasi if this is the only way, how can I bear a child? So, I was really scared also. And then, yun nga, sinabi ko rin sa mami ko, ganyan. I was crying. Sabi ko, hindi na ako mabubuntis, hindi ako magkakaanak, ganyan. And that time, it was like 2016, 2015, that time. So, parang that time, parang hindi ko pa siya masyadong ma-process kasi walang available na data. And people are having these thoughts when it comes to PCOS, na pag may PCOS ka, mataba ka, or hindi ka nire-regla, or something, hindi ka na magkakaanak, ganyan. And it was really hurtful for a single lady, no, a single na babae, to experience and to hear such comments. And that's why I can relate kasi nung time na yun, wala akong pagtanungan. Tinry ko uminom ng contraceptive, and it really made the situation worse. So, nung nalaman mo yung time na yun, na may PCOS ka, ano yung tinake mo? Or ano yung, like, the solution that you...
My tinake, I don't recall the name, basta may tinake ako to flush out everything dahil nga hindi ako nag-ovulate. So sabi nila, everything's stuck there. Sabi ng OB-GYN ko. Prescribe niya ako ng contraceptives, but sabi niya, it's not certain na mawawala to. It's not certain that you're gonna lose weight. It may add up to your weight. It may worsen your mood swings. And may possibility na you'll go through depression. So I'm like, okay, pack up. Ayoko na, it's fine. And sabi niya, sige lang, you're 21. Lifestyle change, gym and gano'n. But it was hard because it was a pandemic.
Correct.
So mahirap talaga mag-lifestyle
Ay,
change.
totoo,
I was
totoo.
part of the percentage na hindi nag-gym sa pandemic.
Yeah.
Kasi di ba, ang daming nagla-lifestyle change na gym, home workouts. Hindi pa ako nag-home workout ng pandemic. So yun, but I didn't take anything. So wala talaga. Kahit nung tinanong ako, so what did you take? Wala, I didn't take contraceptives. I was scared eh. Kasi sabi ko, it may worsen something inside me na I'm not knowledgeable about. So I'll just let it be. Nag-natural lang ako. Like, kasi sabi nila, turmeric and hot water. It helps daw.
Yes.
Yung mga herbs. So, tinry ko siya, pero hindi din ako religious about it. Wala kasing masyadong claims or parang, so, kalmahan lang ako. Until siguro the pressure is now that I'm 25, 26, nasa limelight na ako, bigla nang yung weight ko, and then parang sa isip ko, kasi sinasabihan ako na, you have to have a baby before you're 30 years old.
I know. Yung pressure na ganun, di ba?
So parang ako, shucks, wala pa nga akong jowa. Kailangan ko na magka-baby. And then I'm focusing like my life right now, I'm just focusing on my career. Like, I love my life and I want to enjoy this as much as I could. So parang, why would you put pressure on me
I
na
know.
ganito? Ang
It's so
hirap.
hard. It's so hard.
It's hard.
It's so hard to live in a life with PCOS talaga.
Yes.
And lucky for us right now na we can talk about it. But way back then, was it hard to talk about it? Nasabi mo ba siya sa mga best friends mo? Nasabi mo ba siya sa mga friends mo na, uy, may PCOS ako, baka you're experiencing also?
Actually, kasama ko yung best friend ko.
Oh, yung time na yun.
Yes, yung time na yun. Kasama ko yung best friend ko. Although, I'm really grateful nga kasi yung circle of friends ko, they're open.
Oh.
And most of them are nurses. Most of them are taking med school. So parang, it was easy for me to like open up. Na parang, walang hiya, walang anything. But syempre, on the outside pa, I had to think na, sabihin ko ba? Pero parang, it's more of like, sabihin ko ba, why would they care if I tell them?
That's true.
It's not more of like, sabihin ko ba, nakakaya naman that I have this. Wala naman akong thoughts na ganyan. Kasi for me, there's nothing wrong with, I mean, there's a lot of things that's wrong with it, but there's nothing wrong with opening up to the world na, yeah, I have this and let's battle this together.
Yeah.
Na mahirap siya, pero kasi iba-iba. I have a friend na may PCOS, pero iba din yung sa kanya. Iba, she doesn't gain weight. She doesn't have acne. Wala talaga, but she doesn't get her period.
Yeah.
So, iba-iba. It differs per person, per woman. And yun eh, that's life. But at least alam namin, emotionally, I am here for you.
But there is also like a taboo still ongoing, no? Na if you have a PCOS, you cannot bear a child. And as a woman, gaano ka-important sa'yo na napag-uusapan na yung PCOS ngayon? Unlike the other years back na hindi pa napag-uusapan.
It's so important, not just by being a woman with PCOS. Yun talaga.
Yes.
Kasi before, parang wala eh. Like, it's always, hindi lang siya magkaanak, hindi lang siya maganon. You don't really talk about reproductive health.
Yes.
Everything in the reproductive health,
true.
it's a taboo in the
Agree.
Philippines. So it's still a taboo now, but it's like less na.
Yeah.
And people are more open towards it, which is beautiful. So parang it inspires me also na, okay, not inspiring nga madami tayo, but it's more of like, let's, hand in hand tayo, we understand each other. Let's be more understanding sa mga babae or even to everyone. Let's just be more understanding.
Be more understanding
Yun
sa
lang,
mga babae.
period. Period. Kasi mahirap talaga.
Yeah, and napakadaming Gen Z ngayon na nakaka-experience may PCOS.
Yeah.
I'm learning that there are so many Gen Zs right now that are experiencing PCOS at a young age. So, as a PCOS warrior, what is your message to your co-Gen Zs?
Wow, my message to my co-Gen Zs, research really about it. Like, but trust mga research about it. Yung mga din naman, hindi fake. Kasi ang daming fake.
Madami.
Ang daming fake advices that you see or like misinformation that's been going around PCOS also. So, yes, we're talking about it openly, pero ang dami ding fake narratives. What to do, what not to do, mga ganon. So, we have to be careful also. That's why you really have to research. Parang sabi ko, kaya pala yung parang thesis, ang daming dadaanan.
I know.
Doon ko siya nag-hatsa, maybe kaya sabi ko, baka may thesis in college or senior high na hindi ko naman to gagawin in real life. But now that I'm here in the real world, as they say, nagigets ko na.
Yes.
Because we can't be swayed by fake narratives right away. You really have to search, okay, ito yung sabi ng this source, I'll search more about it, get other opinions, and then I'll gather at the end what's my take on it. So yun na yung, yun yung na-learn ko. So for everyone, be open about that. I know this will sound cliche, pero lifestyle change talaga. Like,
lifestyle change,
it's important to
I
be
agree.
healthy, to eat healthy food, healthier, kumbaga, on the outside and inside. So, go to the gym, walk, run. Pero kasi going to the gym, meron din mga limitations.
Yeah.
As someone has PCOS.
You need like a slow impact.
Yeah, slow impact workout. So, I'm grateful also that I'm doing that now with the help of people. With the help of...
Dati nag-hit ako.
Coach.
Sabi ko, no, hindi
And it
pala
doesn't
pwede.
work. Nag-gain ka pa more.
That's why. Sabi ko, kaya pala lalo ako nag-gain ng weight kasi hindi pala possible.
Yeah,
But
hindi
it
tama.
was also recently that I discovered kasi nga there's no platform that is very open when it comes to talking about PCOS.
Yes.
And yeah, so Thank you so much, Jasmine, for sharing that message. Kasi madami pa rin takot ngayon na pag-usapan yung
Yeah.
PCOS. And even though it's already open, there's an open conversation, but there's always a taboo that comes with the PCOS. And I'm very grateful that we are talking about it right now.
Me too.
And yeah. And speaking of self-love, dearies, magkakaroon tayo ng Super Brand Day in which magkakaroon tayo ng madaming freebies, discounts, and vouchers. And abangan niyo yan. Kung mahilig ka sa wellness finds, skincare, and all of the women and mga ladies, kung ano yung mga gusto nyo about your wellness and your skincare remedies, you can go to the TikTok shop, Super Brand Day, na mangyayari ito very, very soon. And there is so many surprises that awaits you. So don't miss it, mga dearies. So this is the Power Within Me campaign, and I'm sure na hindi nyo ito papalampasin. So, para mas makilala ka pa namin.
Okay.
Okay, this is the exciting
go.
part. Para mas makilala ka pa namin, let's play the fun part of
Okay.
choices and confession.
Okay.
Yan. Parang may confession na.
Kuya?
Kuya.
Si ate pa pala to.
Okay. Okay, Jasmine. Okay, I'll give you 2 options.
Okay.
Tapos sasabihin mo kung alin yung pipiliin mo and why.
Okay.
Are you ready?
Yes.
Okay, so Dear Diary, I feel most alive when I'm with A, the people I love, or B, myself enjoying me time.
Ooh, most alive with the people that I love.
Okay.
Yun talaga. I have the right people in my life, I would say, especially right now. So parang when I'm with them, regardless of anong nangyayari talaga, I'm just happy. And ako kakagaling ko lang Dumaguete.
Dumaguete,
Yeah, I went
yes.
home, was with my family, with my friends. I also was introduced to other friends and other family. So parang nakakataba ng puso. And sabi ko, you know what? Life is so beautiful.
Yeah.
Ang daming nangyayari, pero it's beautiful eh. And as long as you see the goodness and the greatness in it, and I'm
You're so
okay.
inspiring. Can I just say
thank
that?
you, Miss Jonah.
It's really so inspiring. Okay, so round 2. Dear Diary, my power within shines the most when I'm A, facing challenges head on, or B, lifting others up with kindness.
Ooh. Pwede ba both? 50-50?
Pwede.
Yun talaga, because power within me, if I'm facing challenges, syempre, dun mo ma-feel when you overcome it, okay, I did that. Parang when you're experiencing it, parang you feel like it's impossible. You don't see the light. But then when you go through it now, when you look back, you're like, grabe, nakaya ko yun.
You've been through a lot.
Yeah, you've been through a lot, but ako when I look back, I don't even see, I live by this, I don't see my footsteps lang talaga because I see God carrying me through it. Yun eh. So,
nice.
whatever happened in my life, alam kong God was there for me, regardless if tinalikuran ko siya at certain points in my life. So yun. And then through the kindness that I have, I know hindi lahat naman nito will take it positively or
Yeah.
take it, the way that I want them to take it. Pero it also, I feel like I have the power also to influence people through that. And yun yung goal ko talaga now I'm in the industry, is to use my influence right.
Nice.
Yun.
That's so nice. It's okay. Ang dami ko gusto sabihin. Eh. Wait, I need to ask this kasi I am curious. So, sinabi mo, a part of your life when your father died.
Yes.
No? Sorry, ibalik ko lang
It's
doon.
okay.
When your father died, yung faith mo kay Lord is bumaba.
Yeah.
Or like
Nawala talaga.
Nawala talaga.
Yeah.
So, how did you gain it back?
When my mom had cancer, 2 years after. So, hindi ko pa siya na-process yun sa daddy. I was really mad. Like, the moment na parang last few hours or minutes na ng dad ko, I didn't know what to pray na. I was just mad. Parang wala na. And then instantly, when my dad passed away, I was like, yung last ko na conversation with God was, why us? Why me? Why my dad? And then completely shut out. I didn't shut off na talaga. Like, I didn't build my relationship. I stopped going to Bible studies because I do every Friday. And then church Sunday. So, I have a community. Wala. Tinalikuran ko yun lahat.
Yeah.
And I just lived with my life na parang galit sa heart ko and battling with grief. So, yun, wala until nag-pandemic and then my mom had cancer. I was like, Lord, I'm so, nahihiya pa ako, Miss Jonah. Kasi sabi ko, grabe, tinalikuran ko yung dad ko. I mean, si God, because namatay yung dad ko, battling cancer. And now that my mom's battling cancer, babalik ako. Parang, baka sabihin ni Lord, where was I? In the span of 2 years, bakit nawala? So parang, doon, unti-unti siya. Like, slowly siya, hindi siya like, drastic na.
Drastic.
God, grabe
Yes.
yung faith ko. It was small talks talaga that I had with God na parang, Lord, this is me. But there's a lot of apologies. Like, Lord, I'm sorry for turning my back. And then, yun, parang I just slowly prayed and then looking at my mom.
Like
na parang,
you found yourself praying again.
yes, I found myself praying. Pero hindi siya the normal prayer. It was just, I felt like it was more of a conversation. Na, okay, siguro inisip ko lang yung time na yun, he's a person that I can talk to. Yun lang talaga. Kasi hindi pa fully there eh.
Yes,
Although
yes.
our pastor, he kept on reaching out.
Are you a Christian?
Yes, I'm a
Yeah,
Christian.
okay.
So, pastor namin, and even pastor namin sa Bible study namin, keeps on reaching out, how are you, Jas? Ganon. Gino-ghost ko lang. Kasi mahirap eh. But he kept on saying, and then my ninong ako na pastor, they kept on saying na, let's just pray for your mom. So siguro because I was surrounded with those energy, unti-unting okay,
That's
ganon.
good,
And
yeah.
then when my mom got okay, another person in my life had cancer. So parang ako, hindi pa ba ito matatapos, Lord? So medyo nahirapan na talaga ako. Pero parang, okay, wala akong choice. Because, and then when I look at my mom, sasabihin ko, my mom's here eh. And God, siguro, bad man sabihin, pero siguro nangyari yun because God wanted to remind me na, hey, I'm here. And ganon. And then, yun na, unti-unting bumabalik. And then, through all my struggles, nakakita ko kasi na he never left my side. As in,
That's
like,
the most important.
yun talaga, when I look back,
That's
sabi
the
ko,
most important.
sorry Lord if I doubted you, but I see you now. I see what you have been doing. Those times, I didn't even see it. I didn't even feel it. Pero now, looking back, grabe pala, the power that you had.
Yeah. And
Amazing.
everything needs to happen for a
Yes,
reason.
yun talaga. So,
Kasi sometimes we
siguro-
don't understand eh.
We
We don't
don't.
understand what's happening.
Yes.
Why me?
Kasi
Bakit
painful
kami?
din naman siya, Miss Jonah.
It is very,
Yeah.
very, very painful.
It
And
is.
God has a funny way of, doing things na hindi natin maintindihan
Yes.
at a certain point in our life. But eventually, it all will make
Oo.
sense.
May ganun na ako, Miss Jonah, parang the moment my dad died, 2019, 5 years after that, ang pangit talaga.
Yeah.
Ganun talaga. Like, parang, why is everything like... Ay, hindi nga 2019, 2018. Yun kasi nag-diagnose, ang dami nangyari. 5 years until 2023, parang sobrang,
Yeah.
ano bang nangyari?
I remember our pastor saying this to me kasi I was also lost. And then he told me na you need to be lost for you to be found.
Yes.
And it was, hanggang ngayon, parang every time that we are having or we have a problem talaga na napakalaki, I always pray to God because it's always for our good. We might not understand it right now, but eventually it all will make sense.
Yes.
And it's so nice kasi kasama mo siya through everything.
Even if you don't see him
Yes.
during that time.
Yeah.
When you look
And
back talaga.
the peace in the heart
I
that
know.
everything has a reason
Yeah.
because it is you, God.
That's why God
Ang
lang
saya,
talaga.
naging Tony Talks tayo.
Hindi naman kasi.
Pero
Totoo naman kasi, Miss Jonah.
yeah, it's
The human world din kasi, ang daming temptations, ang daming
totoo.
will redirect you to the wrong
Yeah.
direction. Ang daming, mga...
like few years back ba, you will na-imagine mo ba magiging PBB housemate ka and then eventually
No.
celebrity, right?
Well, though the celebrity, alam mo namang delulu na lang
Yeah.
tayo na. Meron na akong like, I wanted to act talaga. I want to become an
Yeah.
actress. So, sabi ko, I don't know when, I don't know how,
But it's gonna happen.
but it's gonna happen. Pero I
Yes.
didn't really like focus ganun na energy. I focused kasi on the present
Yeah.
that I had. So, I was working sa Mega.
Yes.
Sabi ko, you know what, this may be like my first
like a
step.
stepping stone.
And I really enjoyed it. I loved working there. And then eventually, it was God na. It wasn't my plan.
Mm.
Kasi sabi ko, I knew I would be there. I just don't know how.
Yes.
Sabi ko, God, ikaw na bahala. Biglang, I was just in the right place at the right time with the right people who pushed me to audition. So, yun dun na.
Ganda ng story ni Jazz. First time ko nalaman yan. Like, the story na nag-audition ka, story like, the motivation behind
Yeah.
the audition. So, yeah, it's so nice to know. So, okay, balik tayo.
Yes, balik na tayo sa fun.
So, question number 3.
Okay.
Dear Diary, if I could write a note to my younger self,
Mhm.
it would say, A, trust your timing, or B, don't be afraid to shine.
Ooh. Trust your timing. Yun talaga.
Why?
Because, siguro kasi growing up, I was never afraid to shine. Parang feeling ko kasi, again, this is just tamed self-confidence. But
yes.
I will shine. Like, no matter what's gonna happen, I know that I'm gonna shine and I'm gonna make it through. Dun na tayo sa timing.
True.
Because I'm
That's
impatient.
true.
May nakita nga ako na quote na, do you see the P in my name? That's the amount of patience I have. And then biglang walang P yung name ko. Jasmine, Helen, Dearies. See, wala akong patience. When I want something kasi somehow, nanggigigil ako. Na parang, I don't compare myself to other people. It's not a competition within other people. It's a competition within myself. Kasi may timeline ako.
Yeah.
Especially in 25 in the industry. Medyo old na siya.
Yeah.
So parang yun. So siguro a message that I always remind myself. And I would love na my younger self would say that. Just trust the time. Everything will just fall into place perfectly.
True.
That's for everyone. Moonies, gorgeous.
Grabe,
Trust the
diba?
timing.
And dami natin natutunan kay Jazz. Yeah, like seriously, sobrang dami kong natutunan as being a host of the Dear Diary. Every time na talagang may guest kami, may something ako napupulot.
That's the beauty of life.
Yes.
And talking to people.
And it's a very motivating itong episode na to. And we can see your authenticity, the reason why you are blooming kasi you're shining from the inside. And we love that.
We love that. We love to shine.
Yes. And super lakas mong makahawa, Jazz. And I know our viewers also, our dearies and moonies, would also love talaga to watch this kasi super inspiring niya in a way na talagang kahit ako na-inspire ako Parang I wanna shine. I'm gonna shine. Right? Okay. So, ito na lang, last nito, Jazz, is for all the girls, moms, and kabataan watching right now, what's one piece of advice na gusto mong iwan sa kanila about finding your own power within?
Wow.
It takes time.
To find your power within. It's not an easy, inner work, I would love to say. Siguro a simple advice na lang na kaya nyo now is protect your peace. Protect yourself from all the
Negativity and everything that's been going on. It's okay to cut off people when you know that it's for your sanity and it's for your peace.
And you just start within yourself. Don't really depend on other people. And then it will really shine through. You are not alone. And whatever, it doesn't mean na
You isolate yourself away from people. No, be with people. Enjoy life because life is short. But know how to enjoy your own space, your own company. And every day is a self-work. That's your goal. That is your number one goal. To achieve the power within you. Because you have it every day.
Yeah.
Pero sometimes it's less. Sometimes it's more. Sometimes you feel like it's not making sense.
But it's okay.
But it's okay. And I think that's also a powerful thing. To acknowledge that every day you're not powerful.
yeah, that's
That
a
other
sign.
people may be as powerful as you. But take that na you'll be influenced by them.
Yeah.
Don't be parang, don't think na they're taking away your shine because they're shining brighter. No. You will also shine in a different and a beautiful way.
Wow.
so you're
In your perfect timing.
Yes, yun talaga.
Jazz, thank you so much
you,
for
Jonah.
coming here today and being a guest to our Dear Diary. And I'm so happy. I will walk away today very inspired by you. And Dearies, Moonies, super inspiring ni Jazz, and I hope you learned something today. And I know that, I know and I hope that you will have your power within too, very, very soon, as long as you are believing in yourself and trusting God. And I know God will carry you throughout your
Yes.
whole life. So thank you so
Yes.
much,
Yes,
Jazz, and I'm so
Jonah.
happy to even talk to you lang. Kahit mag-usap lang tayo, super gaan ni Jazz. Thank you
Thanks,
so
Miss
much,
Jonah. Thank you for
Jazz.
having me
Yes,
as your
thank
newest
you.
brand ambassador.
Yay.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Wow.
Ayan. And this episode is brought to you by partnership with TikTok Shop and Moonies. We will have our New Moon Super Brand Day. Abangan nyo yan dahil we will have exclusive live, exclusive discounts, vouchers, and free shipping. So abangan ninyo ang New Moon Super Brand Day. From first pages to powerful chapters ahead, here's to celebrating power within.